want to flip things around and Israelis ask. This is where I want to understand from you what the Arab world is thinking. Obviously, not everyone thinks the same, and we'll unpack the nuances of the different perspectives. And we have to start, how can we not, with October 7th. And I'm wondering how that was received across the Arab world, because I see two trends and both of them disturb me deeply. The first is intense support for the October 7th massacre. There was a Doha Institute poll that showed the overwhelming majority of Arab publics across all countries think that the attacks were legitimate. But at the same time, there is a deep denial about what those attacks were. Because when you ask people in Arab countries, did Hamas attack civilians? Were there instances of sexual violence? They deny it. And so it seems they're supporting something about which they are in denial. And I'm wondering how you square that circle.
First of all, you cannot expect the Arab world to sympathize with the Israelis. As I said earlier, your narrative is omitted from their existence until this day. Now, I think we have social media, so they have access to information. Do they want to listen to you? No. Why is that? Because since Israel came to existence, the Arab world, the Arab leaders decided to never acknowledge your existence. And they implemented anti-normalization laws and policies forbidding people-to-people contact with the Israelis. This is a legal aspect that can have serious consequences. Like in Iraq, you can be executed if you are accused of collaborating with Zionists. Who is a Zionist? Is it an Israeli? Is it an American who supports Israel?
It's you now.
And now it's me, and I'm proud to be a Zionist. But in the Arab world, this is a betrayal of your own people. You should never support the Israelis, or else. And the consequences can be serious. Simultaneously, if you're a bit religious, there are many fatwas condemning people-to-people relations with Israelis. So I am not allowed to listen to you, and slowly but surely I lose interest in listening to you. And no matter what they tell me about you, I will believe it. Even if they tell me that you have, like Khalid Mashal's claim, I find it incredibly interesting. There is a Talmudic conspiracy he knows of, implying that the Talmud is a small book and he had access to it, in which language, I don't know. Serious Jewish scholars need to commit 7 years to understand the Talmud.
But just to read a page a day.
Yeah, and Khalid Mashal knows about it. And these lies spread. And the average Arab who's frustrated, suffering from bad economy, corruption, living under a dictatorship, they believe whatever these clever people on television tell them. And after October 7th, the way the event was presented on the biggest platform, and that is, of course, Al Jazeera, it was presented as an event, as a breakthrough. Look at what these freedom fighters did. And this platform was made accessible to Haniyeh and Abu Ubaidah, the spokesperson of the Al-Qassam Brigade, and people were listening to what these personalities were telling them. We are retrieving our rights, our land. Soon we will be in Jerusalem. This is our Al-Quds. They didn't talk about finding a middle ground. They're coming for you. They're talking about bloodshed. And the Israelis learned to start to believe them. They're not exaggerating. They're not doing it for the melodrama, for the clicks. They mean it. The Arab world believes them because there is a stereotype. And this stereotype has nothing to do with you, with the Israeli people. It's an idea that has been painted consistently until this day.
And what is that stereotype?
I like parables. Let's put it this way. The Arab world sees the Palestinian as the Red Riding Hood, innocent, naive, helpless, and the Jew is the big bad wolf. And in this story, Red Riding Hood, we all know it, the the story of the wolf is never included. Nobody asked the wolf, what was the wolf doing there? The wolf is bad. It's ugly, it is powerful, and it should be killed. And the rest of the world, the Arab world, and those who support the Palestinian cause are all playing hunters, and they have to kill the wolf. Regardless, nobody asked. Now, I was blessed. I was lucky, and I got acquainted with the wolf, and I heard the story of the wolf. And it happened that the wolf came to tell these helpless Palestinians, or Red Riding Hood and her grandmother, that this part of the woods where they live is his ancestral home. And he offered to share it with them because there is enough space for both of them. Now, the way people perceive the Jew as the big, ugly, bad wolf can be changed, because in the Jungle Book, Mowgli was looked after, raised by a pack of wolves. We sympathize with them, we admire them. It's a matter of representation. Now it is time for the wolf, for the Zionists, for the Israelis to take back their story and to represent themselves. And you do that through social media. You break that stereotype.